Of the Rio de Janeiro community lined up their dead in the street on the Wednesday after the Brazil's bloodiest police raid killed at least 119 people, spotlighting the city's controversial war against the drug gangs entrenched in the poor neighborhoods. Also, the president, Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, also was left horrified by the deaths toll from the operation just days before the Brazil's host the COP30 global climate talks in the Amazon city of the Belém. Also, while the activists and the United Nations raised concerns over the use of the force by the police, the Rio state government hailed the operations as a success in its bid to halt the takeover of the territory by the powerful Commando Vermelho, that is the Red Command Gang. The heavily armed group, which dropped the bombshells on the officers from the drones in the recent years, have taken over the large swaths of the Rio de Janeiro, concentrating operations in sprawling favelas and which that they are the home to the million of the people. Also, a day after the police operations paralyzed the city, the residents of the Complexo da Pena favela recovered dozens of bodies from the forest on its outskirts. This is what the Millennium journalists have reported from Brazil. One man was decapitated and another completely disfigured, with the residents denouncing what they termed executions as they looked on at the line of the bodies covered in the makeshift shrouds. The state came to the massacre. It wasn't a police operation. They came directly to kill, to take lives, one woman who did not wish to be named told the Millennium. Also, the state authorities said that the provisional death toll now stood at 119, including the 115 suspected criminals and the 4 police officers. The Public Defender's Office, a state body in the Rio that provides the legal assistance to the poor, reported at least 132 deaths. Large number of the officers who took part in the operations were backed by armored vehicles, helicopters and drones as the street of the favelas saw warlike scenes. The police and the suspected gang members traded heavy gunfire as terrified residents scrambled for cover. As the operations unfolded, the Commando Vermelho seized dozens of the buses and used them to barricade the main highways and sent drones to attack the police with the explosives, the authority said. The state governor, Claudio Castro, also described the raid against what he has termed narco-terrorism as a success and said that the only victims were the police officers who were killed. Lula da Silva also said that the federal government has been unaware of the operations. The president is horrified by the number of fatal incidents and was surprised that an operation of this scale was set up without the knowledge of the federal government, the Justice Minister Ricardo said.